And then that leads me to the invasion on our southern border. I've never seen so many Chinese migrants before in my life come across the southern border.
Well, absolutely. The problem with the border issue is that we're looking at middle-aged men, right? We're looking at middle-aged. They seem to work with the Chinese Communist Party. And there are also people who simply want to flee away from a communist regime. So the problem here today is that America needs to reveal all the backgrounds of these Chinese immigrants, whether they have been linked with the Chinese Communist Party, whether they have used the fake passports from the Chinese government or Hong Kong government, and visa fraud problems. What we saw today is that we have seen, businessmen, people, and proxies from the Chinese government. They use fake visas, they use fraud passports to enter the United States, and they fail to register themselves as an agent for the foreign government and to continue mission with the Chinese Communist Party within the United States.
My biggest fear is, how do you background check not just the Chinese that are coming here, but from Africa? You have many countries that are not going to cooperate with background check. The greatest example of this was Afghanistan, that withdrawal, the debacle. You had thousands of Afghanistani refugees coming here. There's no way to figure out whether these people are terrorists, whether they're well-intentioned, which is why, to me, better safe than sorry, and shut the entire border down.
Right. This would be a strategy internally with the United States. On the other hand, what we're saying today is that CCP's proxies are almost into every industries. Even if we shut the borders today, that does not mean that CCP's infiltration will stop and pause in this country, right? You look at Manhattan Police Station, you look at these Chinatowns. These are the places that if the United States government is determined to reveal CCP's infiltration, these are the first places that you need to go.
It's all very frightening that they are so ingrained here. And, in reality, the Chinese Communist Party's greatest partner to infiltrate America was America itself. We let it happen right underneath our own noses. And in fact, we continue to let it happen.
That is absolutely right, Grant. We can almost say that today, even with the massive news media reports, many of them were actually speaking for the Chinese Communist Party, not just the news media, right? On the other hand, if you look at the financial market, Wall Street have been slept with the communists for decades. You look at the businessmen that were going to China making tours and guarantee that investments in China is still safe. These people have been combined their interests with the Chinese Communist Party. On the other hand, you look at what Xi's government has been saying. She was trying to meet U.S.-China relationship ambassadors and U.S.-China businessmen next week in Beijing to promote more investments from the United States to China to ensure the safe economy of the Chinese Communist Party. Up till today, our people and the people from our government were still trying to negotiate with President Xi, and that is a crucial problem.